Hello.
Hell. No,
I don't know.
Hell. We're in hell.
Where's my face? Oh,
It's on the front side of your head.
okay.
It's under all the cheese.
Here it is. Okay. Hello, welcome to Fan Fiction Theater. I'm Tristan. With me today is Quinn.
Yep, that's me. Hail Gitera and stuff. I said it before Michael did. Now it's officially mine.
Drew Brock from Drawback Productions.
Hell Gettera. How about that?
Ooh.
I'm combining all the threads. I'm tying it together.
All right.
All right.
Got Michael T. Bradley from Ice on Mars.
Hell, get her, huh?
Bitch.
Kevin from being my dad.
You've seen this guy being Tristan's dad.
Hey,
You know him, you'll love him.
Too.
Good credits.
Hi, I'm Kevin, and you may know me.
Kevin,
You know me
speak.
from children such as Tristan or Tracy.
Fan of your work.
Hail Gappa!
That's all we have for now. I think some other
Where are
people.
the girls?
I don't know. Elsewhere. Busy.
I need to have girls on the line while I read creepy teenage porn.
Okay.
There's a couple lines I want to read.
All right. Someone drive over to Drew's house, take the drink.
Let's rename the
It's
channel.
red. I drink it slower.
Let's rename the channel to Creepy Teenage Porn. See if that draws in some new viewers.
Oh yeah. What
Dad,
do you want?
Can you turn up your mic a little bit?
Me?
Yeah, I think.
I don't know.
I thought I was dad. I'm sorry.
Because I've got you at like 136%.
He's at 186% for me.
Yeah.
Let's see what inordinate amount. Oh yeah, he's quite high for me too.
And I thought
160.
I thought my coach was dumb for saying give 110%.
Takes a lot more
I
than
didn't
that.
have a coach.
Misha asks if Kitty's going to be here.
Yes, later. She's still working.
Got it.
Should open up the stream so I can actually see the fucking chat. That would be helpful.
For something I wanted to mention is my girlfriend Jocelyn, who comes on as Joe Buggy. It's her birthday today, so happy birthday to her!
Oh, nice.
She's not going to be here though, so so happy absent birthday, but still.
Way to just like
Years hence,
subtly
once
throw in that you have a girlfriend. It's like just throwing shade against all the other single people. Jesus. I think that qualifies as me at the moment. So fuck you.
That's not what it's meant to be at all. Yeah, I Spitfire. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
Michael's just like, dang, I'm so tired from having sex with my girlfriend all the time.
Okay, so the author of But the Fates Aren't Done With Me Yet put out a new one-shot that is in the Paper Mario universe. Under the...
Didn't you say it was Color Splash?
Yeah, Color Splash plus Sticker Star. And he said there would also be spoilers for Thousand Year Door. So just kind of...
He's just all over the place.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like it's kind of in the same vein as But the Fates Aren't Done With Me Yet. So I'm excited to get in some dots.
I've been working on the Charlie Day impression, so I think I got it pretty good.
Okay. Well, you can use that for... Was it Luigi? I assume?
Yeah, he's Luigi.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just type up a quick...
I guess I'll. Hyping up a quick, huh? That's a very long quick
ad for what we're doing, so I can copy and paste it into all the self-promotion channels on Discord. Okay.
Dear Penthouse Forum, I never thought your letters were real, but
So we're really not going to read any more of this 700 Days chapter. I mean, there's a point at which we can't read, obviously. But some of these lines are so good.
You read ahead?
Yeah.
Well, now you're under arrest.
Down my spine as Jack nibbled on my bottom lip with my hands clawing at his chest.
You know, 700 Days is more of an ender. You know, it's not really like
it's when we're all tired and want to die. Like that's when we read 700 Days.
You don't want to just more graphic later, but some of these are classic.
You don't want to just hop out of the gate with Jack Atlas's penis, you know?
See, now I pictured it with a saddle on it and a jockey slapping it.
You do you, man. I posted.
I'm not gonna kink shame. I'm just gonna kink ask why.
Kink question.
Come out of the gate. With Jack Atlas penis, and that's what that means. It's horse racing.
Sure.
Yeah, we got it.
Read a book.
I posted the link into Peanut Gallery if anybody didn't notice it earlier in
perfect
fanfic prep.
We'll just have to rename that.
Oh, it's in the
so much penis talk tonight. Let's just
and Misha says it's in the reader, which I assume Misha would be too busy for. So now if I can find the damn
link. Yeah,
here we go.
I actually have read a book about that once, Spitfire, but probably not something we should talk about in polite company.
Okay, I'm ready.
We have polite company.
This is probably not polite company. Yeah. Okay, so should I go ahead and start here?
Yes.
All right. I'll be right behind you. A Super Mario Bros. One-shot. For the summary, we need a Huey.
Huey is a sentient paint bucket.
I thought Huey was like one of the brothers from DuckTales.
If you can do that voice, you could use that voice. He has no canon.
I don't know what
voice actor. I recommend not, though.
Yeah. He's one of the brothers, like, played by, like, what's his name? Whatever, it's...
Are we still talking about ducks?
Yes, talking about ducks.
Mel Blanc? I mean, I don't know.
No. They did a reboot a few years ago, and they changed, like, all the voice actors. So, like, David Tennant is playing Scrooge.
I heard it was Charlie Day.
Really?
Charlie.
Isn't it Chris Pratt?
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be right behind you,
Huey said.
I promise.
Both he and Mario knew, though, some promises aren't meant to be kept.
Like this one.
This notes, this one-shot is set immediately after the final boss of Paper Mario Color Splash. Major spoilers for the game and its two predecessors, Super Paper Mario and Paper Mario Sticker Star, are featured.
Well, shit, we can read this now.
I'm like, as if I've played anything since Super Mario 3. The castle was collapsing, as so many of Bowser's often did. And as could be expected, the destruction was bringing in a lot of debris. Sure, that tracks. Slabs from the ceiling were coming down all over the fortress, and behind Mario, the elevated pathways were sinking into the sea of black paint. Ripples dotted its oily surface, One little slip and it would be game over. It's not clever. A bit of sweat went down his head.
Come on. Come on.
The plumber thought, biting his lip.
We're almost at the end here. We can't fall now.
Holding his hand, Peach did her best to keep up with his pace.
Kitty's usually Peach. Who wants to be Peach?
Bring her away from work for a second.
Yeah.
Get
her fired. Bring her out here.
I'll read it. This is one heck of a rescue,
she said, looking equally as anxious as Mario.
How much longer is this?
Said the actress to the bishop.
Not too much more.
He replied, floating alongside them and much more three-dimensional than they were at the moment.
Keep moving. We've got this. I don't know why I'm getting Jerry Seinfeld in there, but whatever.
I won't let anything else happen to you, Peach.
Mario promised.
Just to hang on.
No stranger to the immediate need to escape, the hero continued to... What? The hero continued to lead his companion.
It's like his morning after he goes to the bar. He's like, oh shit, I gotta get out of here and leave a note for the girl.
In my life, another castle, another escape.
The hero continued to lead his companions through and out of Black Bowser's we just call them Bowser.
Whoa.
Yeah. Out of Bowser's castle. Hallway after hallway passed them by, seconds dragging out into minutes. Mario could feel his dread mounting. Dread was a feeling he was all too familiar with. Dread was a feeling he never wanted to revisit.
Why does this sound like song lyrics to a Korn song? Like,
this final sprint very nearly carried that same ambiance. But it was only a close thing, and Mario was thankful for it. Okay, good
What's
little...
going on?
Good little detour there.
They're fleeing a crumbling castle.
Yeah, they're fleeing African American Bowser's castle.
Yeah, but why? He knows he'll get away, right? He knows he's a star of a franchise.
Well, not in this universe.
Not in this. This is a different.
Okay, the other one I felt like it had
he could die.
Meta commentaries in it, but okay.
At the end of this one, we could hear a do 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 do, and like silence.
Finally, Mario, Peach, and Huey had arrived at the entrance hall. As if on cue, parts of the ceiling promptly caved in mere inches away from them. The plumber,
surprise!
The plumber flinched.
Oh, great! It's getting worse.
That's how like when a thing is destroyed, Mario. That's kind of
yeah.
Huey perked up.
Oh, there it is. The door.
But there's a gap in the way,
Peach said.
Can we even jump that?
Indeed, the exit was dead ahead, but so was a rather sizable opening, beckoning what was likely to be a most unfortunate fall. They could always try crossing it with a long jump. He and Peach were well acquainted with the technique, but would it be enough?
Yes,
Mario
everything
shook his
is
head.
familiar. We're all acquainted with our various moves and situations
No, wait
and
a minute.
feelings.
Peach can literally float. Why don't they just have her float across the goddamn thing?
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe Mario's too heavy to,
Wow, you just gonna fat shame Mario?
I don't know how much she can lift, you know? Mario shook his head.
By the way, Michael, did you start your recording?
I did.
Cool.
I was a little late. That was me going, like 20 minutes ago or whatever. But
Gotcha. Okay.
Good boy, Michael.
That doesn't matter.
he decided.
Right now, it's do or die, and I refuse to let us die here.
Still determined, the trio bounded toward the exit. Debris fell at an accelerated rate, behind and in front of them. One even served as a bridge over the pit, which the heroes gladly took, given the situation. With barely any time to spare, they burst through the double doors, and there they were, at last out in the sunlight. Luigi looked up, standing by the peak of the improvised Rainbow Road. His nervous expression soon melted into a relieved one as he cried,
"Am I doing Luigi as Charlie Day too?"
No, Drew, can you do a Luigi?
Mario, Peach, Huey, you made it.
Peach felt much the same way.
Luigi, you're here too?
Of course, I can't believe. Oh, he finally puts an A after a word.
Yeah.
I can't leave my big bro hanging after all.
He gestured toward his cart. Luigi is like 90 years old.
I really feel like Luigi's gonna offer to show me a spicy salami, and I really don't want to. I really don't want to go there.
He gestured toward his cart, delicately parked and facing back toward the direction of Prism Island.
Now, come on, get on the cart. We're getting out of here.
The green-clad plumber hopped in the driver's seat. Right as the road he was on began the harrowing process of detaching from the castle. Mario and Peach leapt after him, and the three-quarters of a quartet...
All right.
or 3/20ths of a score, or whatever you want to do there, really.
Literally the best line I've ever heard.
Found themselves
trio.
found themselves barely fitting into the suddenly cramped seat. The two carpoolers turned toward Huey, both their faces already expectant.
Your turn, Huey.
Mario said.
Come on.
But Huey didn't move, didn't do much more than float.
Then why did they float across the gap on...
He is a paint can. He obviously
He's a floating
could not...
paint bucket. There's
Right.
no... If he's anti-gravity, he can float. I've watched enough Ancient Aliens. I know how that shit works.
Right, but if he and Peach can float across and neither of them can carry Mario, are they just going to watch him die? I mean, I guess in this universe, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Dot.
Mm-hmm.
Something heavy settled in Mario's stomach. Huey's eyes, all of a sudden, looked terribly sad, terribly reluctant. He hovered about for a hot minute, visibly trying... All right.
This guy needs to work on his phrases. He needs to figure out what he's doing.
1/4 of a 4-minute period.
I tried to shift because tonally it seemed like it was shifting, and then he's this hot minute. He hovered about for a hot minute, visibly trying to figure out what he wanted to say. Finally, he croaked,
Oh, I guess I'm dead now. No! I'm afraid I can't.
Mario felt himself become weightless. Everything else in range seemed to disappear. See, now he can float.
Yeah, everybody's floating. Who gives a shit about that guy?
In this moment, this singular, solid moment, nothing else seemed to matter. All that did was him and Huey. Oh my God.
Did he spark the paint can?
There are so many things... There's so many things wrong with that sentence. Oh, well, whatever. Huey, his friend, his lovable, chipper friend.
When this castle collapses,
The paint bucket said.
all that black paint has to go somewhere. I mean, it's gotta fall. It's gotta hit the island, ruin everyone's lives through no fault of their own. I can't let that happen.
A solemn aura, solemn but resolute, overtook him.
This is still Huey. Okay.
Those two things don't really seem contradictory, but all right.
No.
Solemn, but also resolute.
Right.
I'm a guardian, created to protect the Prism of Fountain in times of crisis. It took me a while to realize it, but my purpose isn't to track down the paint stars. It's to destroy the black paint. Okay. That's a little Donald Trumpian, but let's move on, I guess.
We all know anything that's black is evil. Another tremor struck, further lowering the bridge and almost sending Mario off his feet.
The road's about to collapse. You guys need to leave now.
Huey insisted.
Spitfire's right. At least he's not an irresolute fool.
And a wretched knucklehead.
Either one. But, Huey!
Mario cried.
Whoa! I can't just leave you alone.
Hey, I can fly, remember? I mean, I'll be fine. Just need you to take care of this mess first. Charlie work, you know.
Okay.
He closed his eyes, his label turning yellow in faux reassurance.
Oh.
No, I'll be right behind you.
Huey said.
I promise. Wild card, bitches.
A memory, almost 4 years old, hit Mario's head.
I like when things hit him in the face, but head will work.
Mario went diving to the floor, just in time to avoid a giant claw swipe aimed at his face. Overhead, Bowser roared incoherently, his giant, glimmering cardboard self looming intimidatingly over the balcony. Sticker after sticker had been flung at the beast, from regular iron boots to big shiny clone boots, but nothing was working. His gait led no attack past his defense. Okay. Kirsty came out. It's supposed to be
no
let. Let.
Oh, let.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's supposed to, yeah. Kirsty came out as he stood back on his feet, her countenance belaying her obvious worry.
Like with rope?
Yeah.
Her countenance belaying her obvious worry?
I
It's
don't
supposed
know.
to be betraying.
Uh,
Okay.
Yeah, he was. He did the whole like write drunk, edit sober, except he forgot to edit.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh, that's
so
why Steve Plank sucked. I write sober and edited drunk. Oh.
Kirsty is a crown. A silver.
Can anybody
Oh.
do a Kirsty Alley?
I'm
That's
not
what
up
it
with
is.
the lingo these days. What's that mean?
If you can be racist, you can do a Kirsty Alley.
oh, yeah, sign me up. All right, I'll be Kirsty. That last rail sticker will be our end.
She begrudgingly acknowledged.
Perfect.
Sparkling power's too strong. Our stickers won't be of any use.
Oh my god, it's so sad. She was,
Yeah, I know. I loved her.
Okay, yeah. Then what do we do?
The plumber asked through gritted teeth.
We've come so far, broken through so much. That can't have been for nothing. I refuse to let it be.
He tightened his grip on his hammer,
Oh.
trying to beat back his growing exhaustion.
Oh my god.
This is right.
Yeah.
This is a thought. Okay. Even if it's hopeless, even if I can't win, I have to fight.
Kirsty looked at Mario, whose fire was flickering with visible fatigue. Is he on fire?
Is there an actual flame?
She couldn't let him do this. She couldn't let him do this, but she also knew he wasn't about to give up.
Because he just said that.
Oh, wait, this is Kirsty's thoughts? Okay.
Yeah.
Suddenly third person omniscient.
Okay. What can I do? What options do I have left to get Mario through this? Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot. Wait, there is one thing. Dot, dot, dot. So it's come down to this, huh? She murmured. Oh, sorry. Curse the Alley doesn't follow the rules.
Someone cut Drew off.
Curse the Alley, breaking the fourth wall, as always. Mario blinked.
What? Kirsty?
The fairy crown floated in front of her friend, eyes just as steely.
Mario, listen carefully. You have to use me as a sticker.
That sounds like such a fucking euphemism.
Yeah.
So there was a section break, yeah.
Yeah. So now I think these are thoughts.
From a
Mario?
completely different thing.
And it's
I
unclear when this is taking place, but...
Well, who's thinking it?
Doctor. No. No, it can't be.
Boop, beep. It took a second for the plumber's brain to register what she said.
You?
She continued,
Sorry about my throat. The Gold Royal sticker is the strongest of the 6.
"It's 1/6 of a sextet."
If this were like $1, it'd be like 18 cents. Listen, it outclasses the others in individual power, but it does have a counter. The other 5 united as one. If we
5/6
combine
of a sextet, just to be clear.
Look, I'm not good with math. I'm just going to have to bear down through this. If we continue that with my own shine, the same type of shine the sticker comet has, then you'll be able to take down Bowser. Fettuccine!
I worry for your voice at the end of this.
It's going to be rough.
Sam in the chat says, "Hey, baby, what say you and me make up 1/3 of a sextet?"
Optimal joke.
Maybe that's the case, but
Mario shook his head.
if I do that, then you'll...
He spotted a red-orange light in the corner of his eye. Wait, what? Oh, okay. And the two of them moved. A torrent of flame went sailing over their heads, a prime candidate for a game over.
Oh my fucking god.
Akin to one powered by a star rod.
Okay.
Wait, John.
we lost some of that.
Sorry. We don't have a choice.
Kirsty reminded him.
If we want this madness to stop, then we've got to do whatever it takes.
Still Kirsty.
Dar, so ready for a sip. I'm going into the album now. I trust you know what to do. If you sell me at a shop instead, I'll never forgive you.
If you sell me like a dirty whore, just meaningless. Mario's sticker album went flying from his inventory, just long enough for Kirsty to plaster herself against one of the pages. The second he could find an opportunity, he opened it up and bore witness to her.
Oh my god, this is a porn, I swear to god.
I was just thinking, Tristan, on your like soundboard, you need some like wonka chicka wow.
What, put some Lionel Richie on there.
Here's what I do have.
It's too hot! I can't take it anymore!
All
right.
That works.
Sure.
Fucking Slippy. God damn it.
Staring at him against a glittering purple backdrop, eyes pleading him to finish the fight.
Doctor. She's right. I have to do this. Otherwise, this'll never end.
He carefully peeled off her sticker, raised her up high,
Oh my god.
and readied himself for what was to occur. Beep. Okay, so these are thoughts because we get an I in italics here.
Dot, dot, dot. It's happening again. Tippy. Kirsty. I'm going to lose a friend again.
Once again, two to-be wedded stood on opposite ends of Castle Bleck's altar, the chaos heart booming with malice between them. Once upon a time, just a scant few weeks ago, it was Peach and Bowser in their place, being unwillingly married to instigate the apocalypse. Okay, now though, now it was Count Bleck and Tippy coming to sacrifice themselves to do the exact opposite. Bloomye and Timpani renewing the love that had never faded, despite all the years they had been separated. The Count brought his top hat low.
To cover what was happening.
I think I'm having a bad trip, you guys. I don't understand what's going on.
So,
I think-
okay, let
There
me
were so
explain.
many things.
We started out.
I think the phrase "brought his top hat low" is actually kind of clever. I will give points for that.
Okay. We
You
started
can get
out
points all you fucking want. I still don't get what's going on.
in Color Splash, and the idea of losing his friend the bucket triggered a memory in Mario of losing Kirsty as a sticker, and now
Right,
there's
Mario hit him
another-
in the face, right? Well, in the head.
Yeah, the memory, it hit him in the head. And he's done remembering that one, and now he's remembering a separate time in what was what was Bleck from?
Count Black.
It was one of the Paper Mario games,
So
right?
we're approaching
Yeah, I think it's
Inception
Super
is what
Paper
we're
Mario.
approaching here.
Now, haven't they all died by this point because Mario's taken 20 minutes to just remember this bullshit?
It's Huey's death is reminding him of these two other deaths.
Yeah, Mario's fine. He's just driving
Yeah.
away
Oh, I
with
thought
the
they were
other
waiting
two
there.
of his other two quarters of his quartet.
But the Rainbow Road
So,
is
yeah.
detaching, so they gotta hurry.
Right, but
yeah,
this is all
sure.
this is all just memory. I mean, this is, in the space of a heartbeat, right?
can just hit you in the head.
That's not how it works, man.
And when it jumps back to, oh, it's happening again, that's in the present as he's driving
Right.
away. Okay.
Yeah.
We need to count
This is
Black.
fucking shit.
I will be Count Black.
Cool.
I brought my top hat low. There were so many things I wanted to say to you, but I could not find the words.
Oh, Bloomy Ear! There's only one thing that matters to be now.
Did not edit a second. Just not even a second of editing on this one. The human turned pixel said.
I never had the chance to return your question. Bloomy Ear, do you still love me as well?
Of course.
He replied.
I have thought about you,
My voice.
especially your lilting voice. I have thought about you every moment since you disappeared, but I have caused you so much suffering.
Tippy's a toad, right? That's why I'm doing this voice.
I have no idea.
Okay,
I-
I'm gonna assume Tippy's a toad.
Well,
Perhaps
I thought
my life would.
I thought it was a human turned pixel. That's what it says, right? Is a pixel a toad?
Whatever, I don't care.
No,
Yeah,
but I think
the voice is
I think your
fine.
Charlie Day is improving. Tippy nodded.
Oh, fuck you.
Perhaps my life would have been more carefree with you. That is true.
Even still, I had to be with you. I will never apologize for that. You are the treasure that lights my heart.
Tut, tut. I know, Blumiere. I love you.
And I love you, Timpani. And hundreds of thousands of years from now, that fact will not have changed.
With a poignant ring, the 8 pure hearts once more materialize, spinning around the Chaos Heart with absolute purpose. And Mario watched it all unfold, broken tears running down his eyes.
Oh, the art's kind of cute, actually.
Broken teeth?
I like the art.
Where's the
Yeah,
what art?
they're there.
What are we talking about?
On the stream. Tristan's like showing it on the stream.
Yeah, that's
Aw.
Blumiere and Timpani. Okay.
So, what makes that character a pixel?
So
Your
I'm
mom.
pretty sure.
Oh, fucking got him.
I'm pretty sure they meant to say pixel turned human.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Whose turn is it?
I think it's Mario here.
Tippy, you.
The bells chimed their blessing, reiterating the fact that this was it for both of them.
You're really going away?
It's a tragedy. She got married.
Right, but they're sacrificing
Mario's been
themselves
cucked one
somehow.
too many times.
I don't remember the game well enough.
Apparently, they're marrying and then sacrificing themselves so that the apocalypse won't happen.
Yeah.
Wasn't Count Black
So
the bad
I do,
guy, though? I don't fucking
I
know.
did.
Yeah, let's just
I don't
let's just go on. None of us are going to understand this without Tracy here to Wikipedia us through it. So let's just go.
All right, so we need Kirsty again.
I know, I thought she was dead. Ugh.
Thanks
for sticking me up, Mario.
Kirsty's voice echoed.
Oh. I give you all my shine, 9. You must win.
Her form began to glow white, sparkling like the sun amidst a warm, summery day.
Yeah, looking back, I haven't been the kindest to you.
Oh my god, she gets so much text in here, Drew. I'm sorry.
Rest in
Wow.
peace.
She admitted.
I forced you along this adventure. All the while, I was pushy and condescending and ... Just a totally insensitive jerk.
I forgave you for that, though.
Mario reminded her.
I mean, I was once young and immature, too.
Oh, you pulled out
Should have been better from the start, though.
One smile.
She said.
I'm supposed to be the Sticker Comet's ambassador. Someone who can be personable, patient, accommodating. You were lost and struggling with me. It should have taken me till Russell Barrow to realize that. What the hell's that?
It's just whatever.
Oh,
He's just
Name
he's
of a
just
town.
rewriting the games. He's
Get
just
some
rewriting the
goddamn
games
tea.
All right.
maybe it's time to downgrade that voice. You know,
might
downshift
bring it back.
that voice. Yeah, the glow became a little stronger, accompanied by the edge of her body beginning to peel off.
Oh my god.
I really am sorry for everything, even if I've been better since.
See,
I
it
mean,
works. It works too
now-
because she's disappeared.
Yeah.
I ain't.
Now you're like breathier and sexier. What the fuck, Drew?
I can do it all, baby.
I just hope this doesn't stir anything.
It's better not awaken anything.
I know.
It's all
Shitty
right.
standing members.
I could never stay mad at a friend.
The red-clad hero smiled.
Not after all we've been through.
She laughed.
No kidding. It feels like yesterday we rose the Dry Bake Stadium, or solved the Nig Mansion, or survived Long Falls Falls. Oh, and we can't forget Wiggler. Oh God, what? Flutter too.
Don't forget
Oh, man.
Wiggler.
She
Wiggler, Flutter, man.
she huffed.
His segments were all a pain to find.
All
I
right.
don't know what any of that is.
They're gonna talk about Fluffer in a
Suggestive.
minute. Let's
Bravo,
just-
dog. Good job powering through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't say everything was always fun,
He agreed.
but at least we did it together.
Yeah. A brief
At least
silence
we
over
did it together.
With the flutters and
with the
wigglers.
flutters and the wig. Yeah.
Yeah.
A brief silence overtook them as Kirsty continued to peel and shine.
This is so. Wait.
Doctor. I don't want you to go.
Mario whispered.
I don't want to either.
Kirsty admitted.
I wanted to see the sticker fest with you so badly. I did.
She she choked.
But I guess it's okay. For all the memories you gave me are worth any price.
She looked at Mario one last time and let out an invisible, sincere smile.
Why do you look so
Was-
pissed? Invisible smile.
Okay.
I'm gonna start
Very
using
sincere.
that one.
Very sincere.
It's
invisible
sincere,
smile.
though. Was this the same author that talks about an inaudible grin as well?
It might have been.
Normally, I have a mouthful of Vaseline, and you can hear every wiggle of it. Now,
Thanks for everything, Mario. Goodbye. And goodbye, cheers. You were a high point for me.
Doctor.
A part of Mario wanted to rage against the heavens for this.
Why? Why does this keep happening?
why do I keep getting fanfictions like this?
Why is it that my friends keep sacrificing themselves to save us?
I mean, we've all been there, right? The answer to that, perhaps, could never truly be told.
Well, no, it can. You're the main character of a video game franchise, and
Name's
all of
not
these
on the
are
box.
one-shot characters, and
Look,
aren't
look,
going to
look.
be in the sequels.
Look, hold on here. And that wasn't what mattered anyway. Okay, so forget
Yeah,
that.
be
That
quiet.
didn't even
Don't worry
matter.
about it. Who cares?
Really, there was no point bringing it up.
This
The
whole
hero,
story doesn't matter then. What
No, this does.
the hero and companion stared meaningfully at each other, one moment stretching out into what seemed like an eternity. This is him still here with... Who is he with now? Huey?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that's what
Yeah.
that meant. They're just sitting there.
Just Mario and a paint bucket just
They're
staring
all,
at each other.
they're all gonna fucking die because Mario had to reminisce for 6 hours.
It had been a long 3 weeks for Mario and Huey, much like the 3 weeks that had defined his and Kirsty's quest, and the 3 that had defined his and Tippy's. Just like back then, he'd found a new friend. Just like back then, they'd grown, laughed, and lived.
Love?
And just like back then, he knew what choice he had to let happen. No, you can't just let a choice happen. You have to make a choice. This wasn't about what Mario desired. This was about what Huey did. And Mario would always trust his friends to do what they had to, if it meant protecting everything else both parties held dear. Huey, I'll never forget the time with the flutter and the wiggler and the plumber kept his gaze on the paint bucket for a little while longer before giving out an incredibly sad smile.
I'll give you this one for free.
I'll be right behind you.
Huey's words had resonated.
I promise.
Both he and Mario knew, though, some promises aren't meant to be kept.
Wait, aren't you still standing? in front of him?
Yeah.
That was a flashback. That was a little
Yeah.
flashback. Yeah.
Okay, flashback to like a minute
To like 30
ago.
seconds ago. Well, like,
Flashbacks ago, actually.
I know, but like the
It's-
flashbacks obviously didn't take up any time. So, okay, whatever.
Oh, they took up time.
This is him responding to whatever, like 8 pages ago, the last thing that Huey said to him.
yeah.
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 Previously on this page.
See you soon.
He said. Luigi nodded.
I like it, bro. It's now or never. Time to go.
As the Rainbow Road began its slow descent, the green sidekick drove off back to Port Prisma, leaving behind a trail of sparks and emerald smoke emitted from his cart. So is it like a Mario Kart cart? Is that what?
That's what it is implying.
I would assume.
Rainbow Road is a Mario Kart stage.
And these things barely fit one person.
Yeah, okay.
There's literally a whole game about 2 people being in the cart at once.
Okay.
Ba-doop-beep. Is it called like Mario Grab and Snatch or something?
No, it's Mario Kart Double Dash. You
Mario Kart backseat after dark.
Huey backseat Mario Kart confessions. Huey watched the trio leave him behind, melancholy resting in his heart.
Alright.
He sighed.
I hate lying to them, but it's the only way.
I just wanted to get rid of that morbid son of a bitch.
Oh, I'm so fucking happy. Oh my god.
He spun around toward the bottom of the flying castle, getting ready to perform his final act for the world he'd come to love.
Here goes nothing. Big paint stars grant me the power to squeeze.
And he kegled the world back into the one we all know and love. Ba-doop beep. Before Mario's eyes, Bowser's castle was intensely and literally thrown through the ringer. The castle's form was distorted beyond what was physically possible, with every last drop of black paint being squeezed out of it like any regular thing.
Like the thing. Like
That's the best
Ben Grimm.
line in anything I've ever read. I know I've already said that once tonight, but
It's who was that? Who was like they entered the room and it was like there was a stillness in the room as if a cat had just come in and looked around and something like that.
it's
that
definitely
sounds like very Breaky Bishi.
It is, yeah.
Okay. The sight of it was absolutely bewildering, but it was also extremely touching. This was Huey's strength of will, the power to protect all the things that matter.
Fucking paint can.
Well, the crown died too. That was heartbreaking. Also, he's really worried about objects.
You got a crown and then you got a fucking paint can. Like, which one do you care about more?
Well, if you're a painter, I guess. I don't know.
Did Peach say the line?
Oh
No.
Who's Peach? Am I Peach? No.
Wow.
Peach gasped, one hand hovering over her mouth.
What?
Mario let out a light snuffle.
Snuffle up, I guess.
Glory, big bird.
Go, Huey. See you again someday, buddy. I won't ever forget what you mean to me. Not now. Not ever.
Huey's dying cries faded in the distance as they drove away.
I'm hoping Mario breaks into the real world and hunts down one by one all the game designers and crushes them with big blocks.
Now that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Here's a short... Okay, so let's see. He's apparently this author's been kind of down, right? So here's a short fic to get me back into the swing of things. Huey is arguably the best part of Paper Mario Color Splash. He's genuinely funny, jovial, quirky. Overall, he's just more of a friend than Kirsty ever was. It's why his leaving at the end of the game actually feels poignant. You actually don't want him to. A part of me would like to think that Mario, after everything he's been through, especially post-Super Paper Mario and Sticker Star, would recognize Huey's words as a comforting lie. That sometimes people have to go, and you have to let them do so. It's not easy. It never is. But it is the truth, and he can't change that. So, he lets him
let's
go.
remember that when you're in the movie and somebody gets up in your row and has to go. It's hard to let them go, but you need to.
To drive the point home, I added the flashback to Sticker Star's final boss. Kirsty's sacrifice was very ham-fisted and abrupt, don't get me wrong. But knowing what happens to Huey and others, it's got a little more impact in retrospect. Thus, I tried to give it more gravitas here. I hope it reads well for y'all, even for you who didn't care about her. And hey, who knows?
You bastards.
I might do a fic exploring her and Mario's dynamic sometime. Well, that's all for
Fluttering in
now.
the flippers.
See you around!
Yeah, it just
All right.
occurred to me, it's very sad that this kid gets so into these stupid little characters. Must not know any people in real life. Spend his time always in the corner of the play yard, bouncing around Mario.
But that's all these fanfics, though, isn't it? Just like, wow, you spent
Yeah, it could
a lot
be,
of time
yeah.
on this.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of
whatever.
fanfiction in
I
general.
do dumb stuff too, so.
Hey, I played D&D, but at least we had
Yeah.
dice. So.
Okay. Okay. So, are we're missing so
Spitfire
many
said-
people. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Spitfire said, cut to Mario walking into a Sherwin-Williams.
Yeah.
It's like Grinder in here. Give me that color swatch book.
Which of these cans would remind me most of Huey if I fucked it?
Okay. So we gotta make a choice of where we're gonna go to, and we're missing a lot of our voice actors. We could go to 700 Days of Summer.
I mean, it does tend to just be me going on for like 45 minutes at a time, but I don't want to. But maybe 2 weeks in a row is too much. I don't know.
I just feel like we left it in the worst possible place we could leave it.
I believe there was a boinger involved.
Yeah. I don't know.
But I did read past that a little bit when it was up here when we started, and there's funny stuff.
Sure. I mean, it's,
But it doesn't get explicit again for a little while. I mean, it's a lot of...
What's a little while?
Did we...
it's like 3 paragraphs, but it's 3 700 Days of Summer paragraphs. So
Yeah.
Did we finish all of the ones that are the whatchamacallit, DDR ones? Were there no more chapters to that?
Oh, yeah.
There are more chapters. I'm just saying.
Oh, we don't have a Garuda. We don't have.
Here,
Okay.
Let me check on that.
See if you can scare up a Garuda. Go shake the cupboard.
All right. Well, he's gone. God, I don't know.
Yeah, what do we do now? Oh my god, I'm freaking out. Do you guys like things?
The emptiness of the void is just setting in, man.
Pens are weird.
I'm trying to.
Here.
I'm trying.
Oh wait, I'm not on screen, but I could talk about Mary Holly here for an hour. Oh, look at this.
That is a creepy
Bam, there you go. I wish I could show this on screen. Darn it. All right, I got nothing. Ugh. I've nothing but props around me for discussion, and yet can't see me. Oh, he's back.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Oh, God. Whew.
Yeah, so we're going to go
All right, Tristan,
to...
fix it.
Fix what?
Oh, we broke the stream. You have to fix it now.
Okay. Yeah, so we're going to go to the last chapter of DDRX, Street Master Verse.
Who do I play in that? I can't remember.
Well, we will...
Hey, where'd Quinn go?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, did Quinn disappear? Oh, Quinn's still there.
Oh, I play Julio, Caron.
Oh, I see. I thought you meant like Quinn had dropped off the call. Quinn's just out of the, yeah.
No, there's just that black doorway leading.
Quinn was just like, Tristan's gone, F this, I'm out of here.
Okay. But we are on chapter 10, Battle of the Chefs, Sushi versus Takoyaki.
No.
Oh, man.
And this is the last chapter, so this is the denouement, the big finale.
Only one lives.
It's the last chapter that's written.
Okay.
That's all we know.
I hope there's a resolution. A dance resolution.
And please welcome Kitty.
Oh, is my internet back on? Hi,
Wait,
You're not Kitty.
Why does stream elements say next DDR chapter 10 if chapter 9 is what's loaded?
Because that's wrong. It is supposed to be chapter 10.
We're on the
Battle
last
of
chapter, yeah.
Chefs. Sushi versus
Last
takoyaki.
extant chapter.
There's a sushi versus takoyaki battle.
Yes.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, no, we definitely read chapter 9.
Okay.
Hello, Kitty.
Hi. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Kitty.
How do I sound?
Okay, here we go.
We're all proud of you.
Thank
All
you.
right, thank you, Misha. All right, are we all good? Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if this is a Battle of the Chefs, the drinking game might go a little out of control, but that's
Don't worry,
yeah,
I got enough for another Manhattan. We're good.
Chapter 10, Battle of the Chefs, Sushi versus Takoyaki. At the grocery, Rage was buying the ingredients for his takoyaki business as he wears his alternate outfit in DDR Supernova 2. Seeing that his takoyaki business was taking a bigger hit, only to be bumped by Johnny, who is also buying groceries for their home.
Johnny, long time no see.
I don't think we have a Johnny yet.
No, Johnny's brand new.
I assume it's Johnny from Karate Kid.
Yes.
Sup, Rage? You got lots of groceries that you buy today.
Johnny is obviously nervous, maybe a little attracted to Rage.
Aren't we all?
At the food court, Johnny tells Rage that he wanted to have a cheeseburger takoyaki to be added on his menu list due to his love of burgers.
Cheeseburger takoyaki looks
I
interesting.
think this is Rage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Probably.
Yeah, right.
Cheeseburger takoyaki looks interesting, but I think the good flavor would be called a cheese bomb.
Oh my
Called
god.
ass cheese bomb.
This is hard.
But I think the good flavor would be called as cheese bomb.
Hey, sounds like a nice flavor, Rage. It was the first time. Sorry, for some reason, that looked like stage direction to me, but it was the first time to see you and Emmy are staying in the United States for the living. But no, that's spoken dialogue.
United States for the living.
States for the dead.
Clearly, this is not in the time of COVID.
I'm not moving to Canada. I do it for the living. Johnny said nicely, and Rage tells him.
Nice ass.
Actually, Ems is currently studying at the Electronics Academy, while me just doing odd jobs and working as a street dancer at night for a living until they pushed me to make a takoyaki business because everyone loves the takoyaki that I was making.
There we go.
And now it becomes a bigger hit, and that is my quest to become or to make my takoyaki business famous for the masses.
I'm famous for you.
Speaking of takoyaki business, have you heard about this sushi chef who owns a sushi restaurant in Malibu, California?
That would make news.
Like, speaking of takoyaki business, there's somebody who's making different food in another part of the country. Did you know about that? He is
this
also
other Japanese guy. You know him?
Yeah. He is also Japanese, like you, but a disgraced one.
Oh no!
But a disgraced one.
Johnny said knowingly about the news.
Because you knew about this news.
How come you say a disgrace one?
You should say disgraced. That's the right way to say it.
That's not the proper syntax at all. I mean, it's a little...
That guy got lost in the culinary competition, and any Japanese restaurant who participated in had won that competition. When he finally found his way out, this guy was a disgrace for avenging his loss. He is able to make his sushi into a living creature by using a gun that can zap them into any sizes.
Oh!
Even living sizes.
He's just sticking a gun into a fish tank.
But thanks to those three ladies who works at the different government organization, it's not the same one, he was subdued, and they are able to shrink him to a small size with the zapper he used. His shrink ray!
I can't believe you never heard about this.
Honestly, like something that, like, I know this person's first language is not English, but even so, like, this is...
No language in which this was good. So.
Is this the first we're hearing about a ray gun that turns takoyaki to life or sushi to life?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, it changes
so
things
chapter 10,
sizes.
let's bring that in.
It's a shrink
okay.
ray,
Oh, okay.
but you can use it to make things
There's any sizes.
come to life.
Right.
Yeah.
So it
Okay,
must be
okay,
a Blu-ray too.
You've heard
Make a sushi
you've heard the
into a
phrase
living
life
creature.
size. As long as you
Right. Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
That's how it
Okay.
works.
I did not get. I thought it came alive, and then you could just choose the size after that.
Oh, it does.
Give me a medium.
It comes alive when you make it
alright.
life size.
Yeah.
That's
What it
the
says
joke.
is make his sushi into a living creature.
Yes.
I mean, it was a living
It does.
creature.
What is hard to understand about this?
What crime
Life size.
Thank you. I was, yeah. If somebody else could handle the reader for a little bit,
Yeah,
Hands face to that.
What crime had he been done, Johnny?
You got what crime he had been done.
Oh, I'm sorry. What
Crime he had been done, Johnny.
That makes just as much sense.
Not an improvement.
Rage wondered as Johnny tells him.
It was a havoc caused by the living octopus sushis caused by him. According to you're under arrest for a havoc
Living octopus sushi havoc.
I thought he was going to go back to like Aristotelian prime mover there. Like, it was caused by this, which was caused by him.
According to my sister Jenny, she says that he has been released in prison for good conduct.
We release you in your cell.
Yeah.
It's a cruel trick they play now and then.
And tries to restore his sushi business again. Unfortunately, he was rejected to be given any culinary business permits because of his previous actions.
Oh.
Tell you what, you set a couple live giant octopuses loose. You can never do
They
sushi again.
never let you forget it. Therefore, they heard a news about another havoc in Los Angeles, California, and to see giant octopuses are attacking the entire area.
That guy is insane. Why would he do all this?
Rage said, "Gritted!" angrily as Johnny warns him.
You have to beware of him, Rage. That guy is pretty dangerous to fight.
Not the whole world, Josh. Just 3 of them. It's exactly the same inflection.
All right.
Back at the Okay, I'm gonna trust you on that one. Back at the apartment, Rage receives a call from his grandfather Garuda regarding about the news.
This is Garuda.
Oh, Garuda is.
Kitty.
Oh.
Kidding.
That
Kitty
son of a
is
bitch
Garuda.
sushi chef was behind that destruction. I want you to go through his former restaurant business in Malibu right away.
Okay, Gramps. I got it.
With that, Retsu visits him on his apartment and seeing that Rage was given a task by his grandfather.
So, where are you going now, Ragey?
Gramps asked me to investigate his sushi business in Malibu, California. Can you help me out?
Okay, I'll advance the reader again. Rage said requesting at Retsu, who simply agrees to help him.
Huh? Well, sure. We need a plan in we need a plan in how to stop his octopus rampage.
Rage is by far my favorite character in this.
Who was Zero?
Oh, I was
Octopus
Zero.
Rampage is a good band name.
Octopus Rampage.
Like that.
Yeah. Seems like this guy is about to ruin my lovely town.
Zero arrives and glaring on both of them about the investigation they need to do.
What's with you, Zero?
Rage reacted angrily.
Looks like you want to come with us.
Retsu said which, makes Zero coldly remarked on his presence.
Well,
I'd like to help with Rage rather than you.
So I guess you know how to get to Malibu, Zero.
oh, can I answer this one? You get on the PCH and you don't stop till you hit Denverine. That's how you get to Malibu. It's an old joke. Enjoy it.
Practice.
Oh, yeah.
Rage said, which Zero pointed out the SUV, which was driven by Gus.
This is Zero.
Okay.
It's going to turn into a road trip comedy now, and that's going to be great.
I
can do
may
Gus
be.
if Tracy's not here.
Well, I guess this isn't
No.
Gus?
It's not.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Zero.
All right. I may be a newbie in this town while claiming it's my home. The famous club DJ knows he could take you.
That sounds like some sort of code, right?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
vaguely a threat, I think.
Sounds like something that one character would say to another in a David Lynch movie, and then they would stare at each other for about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go ahead.
No, I was just like, we're gonna get to the next part of the story very quickly, apparently.
Yeah. At Malibu, California, Rage, Retsu, Gus, and Zero investigates the former restaurant, which was formerly destroyed by the living octopus sushis.
Formally destroyed.
Says that on the door. Formerly destroyed by the living octopus sushi.
What's going on here? It was totally wrecked.
Rage commented badly, and Retsu sees that surrounding behind the chaos.
Everybody's a critic. Jeez.
And Retsu sees that surroundings behind the chaos and was received a call from Peggy.
Oh, now we don't have...
Okay.
All right, who wants to be Peggy for the night? Because I remember that was Jesse.
That was Jesse.
I can do a Peggy.
Yeah.
Retsu, there's a news report. This suspect was trying to wreak havoc in Los Angeles, California, was revealed. He is named Sushi Bob, a disgraced sushi chef who runs a Japanese restaurant in Malibu. And he is trying to get revenge for not operating the restaurant he had owned. Huh? Okay.
Bob Sushi. Spinoff.
Bob Sushi Bob.
Sushi Bob.
He is named Is Sushi Bob.
That guy is filled with vengeance.
Retsu commented, and Peggy tells him.
According to intel, he released from prison by good conduct and to start over back on his sushi business. But he is not given a business permit due to his previous actions and was ridiculed by many for being a former convict.
Well, that's just not very nice.
Again, you release just a few octopus, giant octopus into the streets, and they never forgive you.
All right. I'll inform my friends right away.
Retsu said as he hang up, and Gus just found a red and black zapper, which was left on the rubble.
Huh?
I think now we got a Gus.
Yeah, I think this is Gus.
Oh, look at this, guys. Seems like this dude from the news is actually responsible. It resembles a shotgun and...
Rage looked at the sushi that Bob had...
had...
Rage looked at the sushi that Bob had crafted, and seeing he was responsible for the chaos. Wait, where was their sushi? Did I...
Is the zapper a sushi?
The shotgun zapper is a sushi.
Are they red and black snappers?
I don't care.
Johnny was right about this guy after all. He is really a disgraced sushi chef.
That's hard to say.
Disgraced sushi chef.
Too bad he has natural culinary talents. But he uses this weapon to make a living octopus to cause havoc. I would think if I use smooth dance moves on him, on those octopuses, because it really hates it.
They hate it when I do this.
The octopus's one natural enemy is smooth dance moves. Suddenly,
standing between us.
Suddenly, they heard noises from the outside, and they confront Bob and his living octopus sushis who were grown in big size.
This is Bob.
Okay, who's Bob?
No one.
Nobody yet.
We don't have a Bob.
You want to take Sushi Bob, Drew?
Okay. Throw out a suggestion. What's he sound like?
Oh,
Who knows? He's not. He's a disgraced.
You
Let
know
me
what?
fill you in. He's
I'm
a
gonna make him a
disgraced
Malibu
sushi
guy.
chef who has a ray that can.
Yeah, he's a Malibu guy. I would
Yeah.
expect the agent from the U.S. government to pass by. Now handed over my zapper.
Who is this?
I assume Rage?
It's either Rage or Retsu. I'll go for it.
How pathetic can you become, Bob? You use your living octopus sushis to destroy every state of the United States for your petty revenge?
Okay, he took out like a block in Malibu.
The other 49 states. I also
They're
like
fine.
It's common to have a sushi restaurant for a living, not to destroy it.
You were meant to bring balance to the sushi restaurant, not destroy it.
You got some nerve to speak like that. Get them!
Ike, get away.
Suddenly, Rage turned into Kathy there. Rage screams in fear as Gus calls them.
Just hop in, quick!
The SUV immediately leaves the scene with the zapper, which makes Bob in frustration.
Rats. I would expect they have a car to make a getaway. Mark my words, I'm gonna wreck that town you had lived. Good. Mark those words, folks.
At the hotel, Garuda inspects the zapper owned by Bob after Rage gave him with his group, while Afro is with him, who was given a task to get a raw food.
Are you sure about this, Garuda? This is raw fish.
Stay back, Afro. It's gonna shoot.
Totally unrelated line. Garuda zaps the fish to be grown into a living arowana, which Afro scares him due to his dislike to living food.
He was smoking some marijuana when he
People
wrote
don't
this.
like giant living foods, you know?
Most people call them animals, but
No, I always call them giant living food.
No wonder why those ladies from the government organization had apprehended this guy by having a normal food revitalize into living monsters.
Garuda said as he nods to let Rage, Retsu, Gus, and Zero to see them.
How do we stop Bob, Gramps? I can't beat these octopus because of their slippery skin.
I thought you were going to do smooth dance moves. Wasn't that going to stop them? Rage said demanding to know how to stop Bob, and Garuda smirks.
The zapper he carries is a device called a sizer gun, and he can zap those things either to grow them large or to shrink them in reverse. Advanced technology is always used by the bad guys to make things go bad.
All right. Breaking the fourth wall a little bit there.
All right. Hey, Retsu. So what's Bob's next target then? Even though he has 3 living octopus sushis with him.
Rage said which. Retsu looked on his mini computer pad, and it confirms it was in Disco Town. Oh, that was apparently somebody's.
Yeah, that was in quotes.
I assume this is Retsu?
Yeah.
looks like in Disco Town, he's gonna wreak havoc on the food competition here in the Revolution Park.
This is where I'm about to participate in that food contest. I guess it will be held tomorrow.
Oh, this is Gus.
Oh, maybe I can lend a help to Professor Garuda. Rage. I think distracting that chef was enough to pull the trap out to him.
Okay. Gus suggested which, Rage nods in agreement. As the boys leave, Garuda uses the device to summon Queen Zukin by clicking the buttons.
How
God,
did he
who
use
was
the device? How? Oh, by clicking the buttons.
Who was our Queen Zukin?
I think it was Jesse. I'll just take it.
Yeah.
What's the big idea for summoning me on purpose?
Hey, Zukin, I need help here to copy the power from this zapper. We got a fish to fry.
This is Afro.
Yeah, I want Rage and the others to stop that maniac for ruining my town.
Afro said which makes Queen Zukin smiles in delight, wanting to help them. The following day, Rage is about to get ready to participate for the food contest until 3 giant octopus are about to cause havoc at the park.
That Bob really starts to piss me off.
They're in the background doing stretches and
Can't get a damn thing done
have
without giant octopus attacks.
Hey,
going on.
Bob, always wrecking havoc is.
At the TV tower, Garuda, Afro, Gus, and Queen Zukin are at the top of the tower to see the live octopus sushis. If they're not being eaten, I think they're just live octopuses. Garuda created a powerful invention called the radiotype soundwave blaster, which it can reverse the giant live octopuses back to normal food.
I assume this is Afro. I don't know.
Probably.
That invention looks pretty funky, Garuda. It's like a large gun on the station.
Gus is able to play music by DJing while you show your dance moves. That thing would be activate to blast those octopus back to normal food.
Garuda said, and Queen Zukin was impressed of his reason why he summoned her in the first place.
Those sound waves from that machine, I added my magic as an extra ingredient to get rid of those mess.
That, I literally have no idea what the hell that means.
By the way, Garuda, what did you give to Rage before he left?
Afro asked, and Garuda knows it was also an invention of his footwear.
I gave him shoes.
It's called a
No,
clock.
his shoes invented something?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Okay.
As the living octopus sushis are causing God, living octopus sushi should be the drinking game for this. As the living octopus sushis are causing chaos over the park, Rage personally confronts Bob for his recent actions just to distract him for Garuda to shoot.
I think this is
This
Bob.
Bob?
Yeah.
So you finally show yourself, young man. I have reasons why I do this for revenge.
I am filled with vengeance.
Listen how vengeance I'm filled with. I want to operate my sushi business, and I was rejected to get any business permit. I want to have my revenge on any Japanese restaurant that includes Japanese street food. All right, so Takoyaki, that includes you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bob.
It all comes around.
Hey, Bob. I've never seen the sushi chef in Japan who becomes a total loser in a culinary competition. You want a piece of me? Come now, come and get me!
Rage angrily remarks loudly on Bob, causing him to order one of the living octopus sushis to attack with its tentacles. Rage dodges and leaps and clicks the button on his shoe resembling ice skates, and he rushes through the octopus tentacles as he manages to punch Bob in the face to fall him down as he clicked the button on his shoes to retract the ice skating blades back to normal shoe and lands a downward kick to knock him down.
This is the best.
So he skated over an octopus?
I know, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
So that
this
that-
is the
that-
greatest story in the history of humankind.
So I nominate that for a quote because that is one sentence.
Gorgeous.
All right.
While you're doing that,
No, Grips.
Afro dances with his dance moves, with Gus plays the music as a DJ. The invention forms a powerful plasma, and Garuda targets on the 3 living octopus sushis, and he activates the invention to create powerful plasma sound waves. Didn't we just say? Okay.
it's not how plasma works.
Which was taken from Bob's Sizer gun, as the 3 living octopus sushis are quickly reverted back to normal food. Bob was horrified to see them do it, and he was confronted by Rage, who is relieved.
Ooh, that was a close one.
Bob decided to flee, causing Rage to get mad as Retsu was there to help him to chase him. He's mad because Retsu's there?
Hey, I'm really mad.
Go ahead.
Okay. Hey, don't ever get away, you brainiac.
Bob tries to escape by running away and was blocked by Zero, who displays his aloof personality at him.
I think we're too quick to pull the trigger on the quote.
I know.
Get out of my way.
Zero nods, and to Bob's surprise, Rage angrily beats him into a pulp with several punches, followed by a straight kick and a roundhouse kick, and immediately knocks him with a straight thrust to his face, breaking his frontal teeth in defeat. Retsu eventually
Holy
put him in
crap.
handcuffs and ordering one of the policemen to be taken away in prison.
Also imprisoned that police officer. He's corrupt.
So, did Rage just do this to Zero?
No, Rich just beat the shit out of Bob.
It just annihilated Bob.
Because the way that it reads, Zero nods, and to Bob's surprise, Rage angrily beats him. It sounds like Bob's like, holy shit, I thought you were mad at me. Why are you... Go ahead.
Well, I like that he beats him into a pulp with several punches and then follows that up with several more moves to the pulp.
I gotta admit, like, it was I'll give the author credit, I assumed that Sushi versus Takoyaki would be done through either a cook-off or a dance-off, and instead it's just a brutal street fight.
Just violence. Nicely done, Reggie. That was a powerful assault you had pulled off.
Retsu complimented on his actions as Rage smiles, and he looked at Zero, who remains indifferent and silent as he gives him a thumbs up.
Oh, it's our Zero. His aloof personality at us.
Displaying his aloof personality.
I picture him just like running up in front of him and then being like...
Yeah.
After the incident, the competition was resumed after the incident, as the judges finally made a result for the food competition, and seeing that Rage had won the competition when they enjoyed his cheese bomb takoyaki, which is filled with cheese along with octopus slices inside of the Japanese pancake.
Hey.
Yeah,
When do you have time
Sounds
to do
gross.
yeah, ugh. Maybe they were like pre-made, and then he just has to like shove them in boiling,
See, that just sounds like Midwest cuisine. Like,
Yeah.
I thought he was going to
Don't
cook the
cheese on all.
octopuses. I thought he was going to win, but instead he just beat his face.
Yeah.
That's apparently perfectly legal in the contest. You just beat the shit out of your opponents.
Apparently.
Everyone
they
is
do.
happy to see him won the contest. Emmy and Julio were happy for his win, for instance.
Who suggested to make that kind of a takoyaki, Rage?
Julio asked, which Rage tells him nicely.
Oh.
Yanni requests me to make a cheeseburger version of takoyaki, so I made up my mind of making a cheese bomb takoyaki, and the judge loves it.
That's 2 takoyakis in a sentence there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Is this Julio again?
I assume?
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait. It says below when Emmy asks him, so I think... no,
okay.
Yeah.
All right, Kitty, can you be Emmy?
That octopus you used in your takoyaki, Rage, where did you find that?
Rage was dismayed when Emmy asks him, since Retsu tells him that to get these live octopus sushis, which has been returned back to normal food, decided to use in the culinary competition. So they weren't pre-cooked.
he's just like stealing evidence. Like, Retsu's like, here's some evidence. Just get rid of that.
But he won.
He just roundhouse kicks him after,
He beats the shit out of the guy. And then
he's like,
steals his sushi.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you won't need these anymore, huh?
After Bob guys havoc with his giant octopus sushis, then grandfather...
That's the first time he's ever called him grandfather.
Then grandfather manages to zap them back to normal food. Ratsu tells me that these octopus he had zapped in growing size are alive, so I decided to use in the competition to cook for it. At least, I cleaned them up before I prepared to cook it.
It was covered with blood and teeth from Bob.
I mean, probably there are no lasting repercussions from it being zapped with a ray that made it grow gigantic and come back to life.
I'm sure that's FDA proof.
Rage answered, and he smiles at Emmy.
Now I can get back at cooking octopus.
As Rage happily leaves with his trophy in hand, Emmy was amused to his boyfriend, and Julio was happy to see him getting improved. Retsu and Gus looked on to see him happy, while Zero remains indifferent to Rage and decided to leave the premises. Why did he even come?
Classic Zero.
Just to prove that he knew where Malibu was? At the hotel, Queen Zukin was given a jasmine tea by Garuda and Afro for helping them stop Sushi Bob from causing havoc in Disco Town.
Thanks for the tea, you two. You just gave me a standing ovation for that success.
No, it was tea.
Tea.
No, it was a standing ovation.
So what's the plan, Garuda? Do we need her help?
Afro asked, and Garuda smirks nicely to him.
Yep, she can help us deal in the X-Pac organization in case something like Sushi Bob would do this in this town. Despite how annoying she is whenever she makes trouble making antics on us, I'm sure she would be glad to make nightmarish dreams over our main enemies.
I just hope my town would be in peace after this.
Afro said, hoping his town will be peaceful once these enemies are already rid by Rage and his group.
Well,
I mean, I guess that's the end. Who knows if there's more, right? But, okay, so quickly here, trivia. Sushi Bob from the American cartoon series Totally Spies made a guest villain in this chapter, and it was a sequel to the episode Evil Sushi Chef. The restaurant in Malibu, California that Rage and the group investigate was actually similar to the Sushi Shishi restaurant visited by Clover, Samantha, and Alexandra in Totally Spies. Rage's angry remarks over Sushi Bob's true motives, his reaction to the giant octopus sushis, as well as his amusement in cooking octopus, referencing his appearance in Queen Zukin's Street Master mode, where she invades his dream in the actual game.
Oh, okay. That's where I was lost.
Yeah.
I'm so glad they cleared it up.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
When Rage activates the button at the side of his sneakers given to him by Garuda, it was similar to Conan in Detective Conan, but skating on the octopus... Is it Conan? Is there literally like a Detective Conan the Barbarian? That sounds awesome, But skating on the octopus tentacles using ice skating blades, referencing Ash's Greninja strategy against Wolfric's Mega Abanaznau in its Ash
Obama Snow. Obama Snow, you fool.
Obama Snow in its Ash Greninja form in the Pokemon XY series. So that's only guys can play that. Rage's powerful assault on Sushi Bob was taken from one of Yuki Terumi's moves in the BlazBlue World Series and was added as powerful kick and a powerful straight punch to knock his opponent down.
Actually, BlazBlue. It's a popular fighting game franchise, but I wouldn't expect a loser like you to know that.
Too busy having sex all the time, Quinn.
Oh, shit!
The cheese bomb takoyaki Rage was currently making in the culinary competition. God, my tempo on that sentence was way the hell off. Mm-hmm. The cheese bomb takoyaki Rage was currently making in the culinary competition is taken from the mozzarella takoyaki, which is one of the best-selling flavors by Taco Depot in the Philippines.
What? That's actually a thing?
Of
Sure,
course
why
it's
not?
a thing.
Oh my god.
All right. Do we want to maybe read the last FDADDY.
Didn't we finish that? Didn't we?
Yeah.
No, there's one more that we haven't read.
I'm actually gonna head off though. I gotta do some stuff before I go to bed.
Okay.
I work tomorrow.
Fair
So
enough.
see you guys.
Oh, Sam says it's Conan like Conan Doyle. Okay, so that makes more sense.
Oh.
It's a detective. Yeah.
Yeah, that should have been its own sub trivia for the trivia. Okay, so the last one that we have is Hugh and Marge and crime, and it's
I just
Fargo.
I like this from I gotta mention this from David Pinkston. It cannot be overstressed enough how after the incident this is.
Yeah. If you're tired, you can. Okay. The hell? What are they doing to that baby?
We're just losing everybody here.
Yeah. Sorry, there's a baby screaming upstairs, and it sounds like they're dribbling it.
I think I know what's streaming.
Yeah. Okay, Hugh and Marge and crime. Gonna paste the link into the chat and also into the peanut gallery. And okay. And all right, there it is on screen. Michael,
you know,
can...
Sam. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Oh, well, I was responding to Sam. Sam said you're not supposed to shake a baby, but they never said don't bounce a baby. I used to use that joke all the time to get out of handling babies. Whenever somebody had a baby, I was like, they call them bouncing baby boys, but I don't think it's ever been tested.
All right, you can start at your leisure.
Misha's still there, right? I'm just waiting for it to reload here. I'm assuming it's going to the reader. If not, I can open it up, but whatever.
You didn't put it there.
There we go. All right. Author's note. Starting with this... What?
It is there. It is in the reader now.
Yes,
okay.
I know. That's where I'm reading from.
Gotcha.
That's why I said, oh, there it is, or whatever the hell I said. I don't know. Maybe I just said Eureka, whatever. Author's note. Starting with this new story, I take some English lessons, and I have an editor name of Near Far Wherever You Are. Check out his story, too.
Is it
Apparently
Titanic?
He works for Grammarly.
Hugh Glass thugged. Oh man, I'm gonna die. Are we doing like when things say things without quotes? Do we do somebody doing that voice?
Yeah. I have no idea who Hugh Glass is, but
Oh, that's Leo in the Revenant. The guy gets just pounded by a bear and then has to drag his ripped up butt across the country in the snow.
Then who would be
and
his
based on a real guy?
Who would be his resilient sprite?
That is not part of the movie. This is where the fan fiction comes in.
Okay.
That would be the Disney version. They would have a...
Yeah. Don't worry.
Says his resilient sprite.
You will survive.
So Hugh Cass starts crawling back to Townel. 2 days ago, Hugh got attacked by a bad bear named of Lassie. He was really hurt and couldn't even walk. He once had Firend, but now he doesn't, which is bad when you're in the wild. His son got dead by a bad man called Fitzgerald, and then he got buried alivki. Oh no! But Hugh's
Got an editor
Glass.
now.
But
Huge glass.
but huge glass is a man who cannot die. And, well, maybe this is all. Is this all a thought? Because now there's first person. Oh, I bet that's supposed to be an A.
He's supposed to be an A.
I real American. A hero. Hugh is sad and mad and wants revengeance, so he doesn't die. Not yet. Hugh crawls to the Fargo N, Dakota, where he gets hit by a car but don't even die. Carman says, Carman says, hey.
Boy.
Hey.
And then it's got another end quote, so you guess you get to say the rest.
You all right?
Hug says,
Okay,
Hugh.
Dad, you be... no, I was his sprite.
A little bit hurt.
Carman says,
It'll call cops.
and he does. Cop named Martia Gunnarsson says,
Oh, can I do this?
Yes.
Hi, Hugh Glass.
Hug says,
Hi.
Marge,
So, how can I help ya?
Hugh,
I need vengeance.
Margot,
You darn say. So, can you tell me who you need revengeance on?
Hug.
On Fitzgerald.
Marge,
Oh, he's a bad guy.
Hugh,
Yeah.
Marge,
Don't you worry. I'm gonna put him in jail.
Hugh.
Funks.
Marge gets in her cop car and starts driving to the company and says,
Fitzgerald here? Oh, is
oops.
Fitzgerald here?
red hair guy, sauce.
No!
Marge says,
Sorry for wasting your time.
Marge drives until she sees a Gootie who looks very, very banned. And she says,
Are you Fitzgerald?
he says,
Yep.
Yep.
Marge says,
You're under arrest.
Fitzgerald says,
Busted again.
Marge puts him in jail for 15 year for killing.
You've done it again. Always.
Meanwhile, Hugh is dead at the side of the road.
I mean, aside from the abysmal English, like the story concepts are funny. You know that he decided to pair. Oh well, you know what the Revenant needs Fargo in it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm,
but
That's a
I'm
funny idea.
certain this is...
I still don't know. I still don't know where the resilient sprite came from, though.
Yeah.
I
No
think
one
it's
knows
supposed
about
to be
that.
his resilient spirit. I just
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that his resilient spirit is like, come on, buddy, we can do it.
Yeah.
he will survive.
Hey. Oh, good stuff.
All right.
You just go around, the cop goes around. Are you Fitzgerald? Bad news if you are.
Well, he did look very, very banned.
Yeah. He looked really banned. Okay. It seems like our party is kind of falling apart here, so I think we're just gonna
You should throw in the towel.
wrap up early.
I mean, I'm still here, but I'm only gonna speak in a Norwegian accent from here on out. So.
Let's play Jurassic Park.
Somebody give me a quote for the evening.
Somebody.
Somebody. Thank you, Sam. Quote of the night is, You two are a bunch of idiots can dance like that. We're going to raid Ruby, who is playing Dream Daddy. And remember it all going according to plan.
Bye-bye.
Good night.